It's grand finals time, baby. This qualifier process is taking some time, almost 2 months in the making, and now we have the last match ahead of us. We have a rematch of Qualifier 1 winner bracket final and Qualifier 2 winner bracket final. Last time it was Foggy versus Hawk in the grand final, and Foggy lost surprisingly 3-1 against Sergei Shebakov. Now, another Russian player stands against him, and it's Cash. No advantage for the player that comes from the winner bracket, that is Foggy. We have 6-0 for the Ukrainian, and my bracket is still not working, for fuck's sake. Something changed here. Nah, doesn't work, so we have to go for the restream. That is the result so far from this qualifier that started yesterday. Foggy 2-0 over Agent, 2-0 over Sonic, 2-0 over Cash. Nobody in this qualifier until now was able to take a map off of him. Cash struggling in this tournament, man. Only 2-1 against Zyko, only 2-1 against Orc Worker, 0-2 against Foggy, obviously, and then this strange series against Sonic where he lost the game in 5 minutes. Is he in the mental state to take it on with the European juggernaut, with Foggy, with the magician, with Foggy Balboa? He needs to play his A game, that's for sure. And the game has started. Here are your two warriors. Foggy, the Vice World Champion from GCS Winter 2017, where he was only defeated by TH in the best of 7 finals. No shame. One of the greatest series that I was ever able to cast in December, when it was high noon in Shanghai. He wants to go again. He wants to claim the title, his biggest dream. He started to play Dota for a little bit, but then said, okay, there's so much competition in Warcraft at the moment, and Chinese tournaments are inviting me, then I will stick to Warcraft. And he was so good recently. Even in the Chinese tournaments, where he played with a ping of 200 against players with a ping of 0, he made it far. He won the Senyu Team Cup. He was the runner-up of the Automats Cup, where he was only defeated by Lin 3-2 in the grand final, claiming $800 for himself. And if Lin is struggling with a better ping, then what can Cash do? We will see about that. Map number 1, grand final of GCS European Qualifier number 1. We start at 0-0, as we said, no advantage for any of the players, and we start once again on Ancient Isles. We've seen this before. Cash was defeated by Sonic here in less than 5 minutes. That was the before mentioned game that was really one-sided. But Sonic is out. Cash came back. But is Cash strong enough to be a threat to Foggy? This time, Foggy did not play a tournament in the morning. This time, Foggy could use his sleeping schedule, his preparation. Is he on point so far? It looked really strong. The burrow rushes, the goes towards the burrows, not that great, but the tier 2 pushes with the staff, with the Demon Hunter, with the Beastmaster, they are on point, and Cash did not find a solution to that yet. This time, the Grunt is helping in the creep, so he will not lose too much HP here. Kill the Ogre Magi a little faster. The Demon Hunter is rushing over right away for the dust to be able to detect the Blade Master, but he's down to 50%. That was the major mistake in the game against Sonic. Everything is looking better. Second burrow coming. Tier 2 tech on the way. Foggy attacking right after it on 2 Moonwells. Is supply stuck? Of course, use the 21 supply tech here. Demon Hunter not able to get into this base, so once again, the burrows seem to be safe. And Cash's early game is quite nice. Doesn't want to enter without a Staff of Teleportation. Doesn't want to give up his town portal here yet, as he prioritizes the goals against the tier 2 buildings, Lodge and Beastery. Shop is coming now, so he's back at 20 supply. Reveals the Blade Master, hits him, sees him, knows where he's going. Yeah. Cash again. The old problem that Foggy is distracting him too much. Almost No experience on the Blade Master. Only the Ogre Magi. Items are decent though. Gloves and Circlet will certainly help him. But it's... Is it tier 2 time already? Halfway through. So again, he's trying it with aggression himself. He wants to go into the Night Elf base. He wants to hunt down some Wisp. Maybe chop down the shop. That helped against Sonic. Will it help against Foggy as well? The Archer is in, helping with the defense. The Engine of War as well. Good positioning for the Ukrainian. Is he in time? I don't think so. It's close. Foggy needs repair. Oh no, he doesn't. As the Demon Hunter is around, scares the Blade Master away, and so the Staff of Preservation is available in a few seconds. As tier 2 is closing in. With this burrow placement. Easy accessible, especially for Talon pushes. This went towards the Demon Hunter, not towards the Blade Master, who's still stuck on level 1.5. So, the buildings have space here. Here and here. But the Quill Beasts, the Demon Hunter, the ranged army, they can attack the burrows quite easily. Don't know if that's the best choice. Staff of Teleportation on the Demon Hunter. He's just waiting for tier 2 and the Staff of Preservation, and then he goes for the Beastmaster as always. The Blade Master's already waiting. The Grunt is already waiting, but he needs to retreat. He needs to go back to protect his base. The Wisp is being found though, and he wanted to staff on him. Not possible anymore. It doesn't detonate it. So he has to go with the Quill Beast. The Beastmaster is out. Quill Beast comes in. Staff of Preservation swapped over to the Beastmaster, so he's able to staff out that beastie if necessary. And the Quill Beast is in. No, he's not. He's trying to find an entrance, but good peon movement. That's exactly what was missing before. And now the Demon Hunter, he can staff in now. Can he cancel 2 buildings, though? There's no ants that can prevent this yet. Okay, how much damage do you have? Claws of Attack? No, but Gloves of Haste certainly helps in this attack. The Bestiary will come through. But what about the Lodge? Spirit Link will be later, and Dispel will be later. And he succeeds again with this attack. How much mana on the Beastmaster? 1 more Quill Beast. TC is out. Good blocks again. But there is a Staff of Preservation, even though the damage is rising. He can get the Grunt, I think. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shockwave and Staff out. First experience on the Beastmaster and the killed Lodge. Once again, not the greatest early game for the Russian. There was a good defense. It was way better than in the winner bracket. With the peon position, with the grunt position. But Foggy just plays it. He knows it. He just knows what to do. He sees the code. He sees the matrix. Is that enough already to carry this into the late game? Or even staffs out the Archer. Good min-maxing here from Foggy. No experience given to this orc, except the 1 Wisp that he killed. Demon Hunter has the staff ready soonish. Tier 3 tech on the way, halfway done, and of course then Cyclone time. Cash's army, everything will be delayed. Can he go in for a creep check? Blade Master's not in Windwalk, so easy kill. Second Gloves of Hates for the Demon Hunter. And once this dude has an orb, man, ooh, man, this venom damage, or this poison damage coming from the orb of venom will be sick. 6 stacks. Ensnare's ready though, so finally time to punish this greedy player Foggy. Not every Night Elf moves out with the talents because exactly this. Ensnare. And a few hits, and then the Talon is gone. But he saves 1, only loses 1, and because of the Purifier, he was able to take out the Overseer for level 2. If he can get this rated, it would be huge. Cash's 4 unit surrounds were quite great this entire tournament, but what can he do against the Staff of Preservation? Cash with instant aggression on tier 2, killing the Engine of War as well. The Lodge is up, Walkers are coming, he's not supply stuck, 600 gold for him to spend. Does he have pocket strategies? Does he have some surprises that he can throw at Foggy? So far, no. Tier 3 is done, immediately starting the Master Training, immediately getting the Tinker. Most likely. Doesn't have the gold yet. There we go. Very fast Tinker here. Naga again? Alright. He sees that Cash is only 3 supply ahead. And he like last time, he got the kill with this early. Looks like this is not a Tinker map for him anymore. We saw him play against Lin here with Engine of War rushes with the Naga second. Not doing that anymore, but he really seems to think that Naga has a place in the matchup now. Plays it for the second time. Oh, is this the Engine of War push? He's pulling 4 Wisps here. That would be a very unusual play. 49 supply for cash now. TC is still level 1. Blade Master is still level 1. Those low level heroes, man, usually they are the carry, getting burned over and over. You have Wisps against the Spirit Link though. Or is he going for some towers? Of course, can only go for Engines of War. And I guess that's exactly what he's doing for distraction. There is Burrows already in, so the next detonate, he's not going for Engines of War then. But Cyclone is finished. Is this too few supply? Is the Naga too squishy? Quite a few raiders. Heavy investment into Cyclone by Foggy. He uses 5 at the same time. No heal scroll, no invo potion on neither side. Ooh, this can be different. This can be dangerous, man. Is he overcommitting? He's taking out one of the walkers. But that's about it so far. Raiders land on the ground. Talons are suffering. Another walker dead. And with that, he doesn't have Dispel anymore. Doesn't have Spirit Link anymore. So what can he do? It's gonna be constant Cyclone. This Fury Fire is working out so well. And he kills the Tauren Chieftain. Can he somehow go for a hero kill? Everything is low. Level 2 on the Beastmaster. But I think the Demon Hunter is just the massive carry here. Only 3 raiders remaining. The Naga putting in some serious damage and really good control. Reinforcements are coming from the north to help here. Still no walker, no Spirit Link. And see how this Fury Fire is working if there's no Spirit Link on the Orc units. It's insanity. Spirit Link finally reapplied. There's no additional Wisp. Backstep coming out, so the Demon Hunter has to get away. But he has a step of teleportation, can go in. Cash's units are all wearing a Crimson Mask. Is this the end? Certainly for the Beastmaster, and the staff is on cooldown now. Demon Hunter not rejoining this fight. TC is in with the Shockwave. He has 1. Here we go, not hitting too much. But at least he got that damage out. More experience on the Blade Master here. Everything needs to be healed up. Foggy is running in with the Demon Hunter to cancel those heal selves, but he's too late. Action-packed early late game brought to you by Foggy. And this is exactly what I mean. Like, if the Talons are in range, those burrows, they just get smashed. But here he comes again. Cash with the orange army. The Blade Master has nothing to heal himself. Has no mana as well. He wants to go for a potion, but it's too late. The main damage dealer is gone. And the first match is gone for Cash as well, as Foggy remains his clean sheet and is 7-0 in this entire qualifier now. Holy smokes. What a push. And Cash is calling for last refuge now. And of course we're gonna get that. Last refuge is interesting. And mine and Remo's favorite map at this point. Because it has narrow positions, it has open battleground. It has the option for fast games and fast pushes, but at the same time there's a chance for 5-5 Orc heroes with great inventory, so Last Refuge can give us all. Map number 2. Starts right here. As I said, Last Refuge it is. Foggy 2 maps away from China. But again, those small maps, Ancient Isles, Amazonia, they are made for Foggy's play. Okay, in chat, somebody is saying that Night Elves don't do anything until they have Master Talents. I would suggest you open your eyes and watch the games, because Foggy is doing so much. Like, no Night Elf in the world. Like, you can say this about Watchief Ridge back in the day. You can say this about maybe even Rudin. But Foggy is aggressive from the moment the Demon Hunter kills the first creep. So that criticism is absolutely ridiculous. Map number 2! On the road to match points is Foggy. With the 1-0 lead that he got on Ancient Isles. Of course, representing the Night Elves, representing the Ukraine, Andrei Kurench in the bottom left. And his opponent from Russia is Cash, of course, for the Orcish Horde. What is his plan B? His defense was solid. The peons were there. The grunt was there in place. The Blade Master was in the base to help out. But still, Foggy found a way to cancel the Beastery. The Lodge, I'm sorry. And kill a grunt. Which is not supposed to happen. Cash in blue, Foggy in red. The calm before the next storm. 2,300 viewers here on this very sunny Sunday. Nice to have you here, guys. Nice that you are witnessing this grand final of the summer qualifier number 2. Foggy is grinding games on netties, 180 games. I don't really know when the ladder reset was. It's not too long ago. 66% win rate, not too great. But I mean, grinding games really, really hard. For this tournament, Demon Hunter, Blade Master, no Farseer again.
A player's forces are under attack.
I really like that Naga idea on Ancient Earth. It's a super fast push. It really is, man. Like, even more damage, faster control, and then this 5 Cyclones, and then there was basically no army for Cash anymore in the final fight.
Player's forces are under attack.
So again, Demon Hunter getting the first item, which is the Ring of Protection, to be able to trade a little better. And then rush into the base, trying to get rid of the second burrow, which is not coming. Grunt is in position, as always. Fast tech by Cash already. But Foggy is actually faster in tech. Alright.
Player's forces are under attack.
So Demon Hunter, despite the Ring of Protection, losing quite a bit of HP here, and no chance to go into that now. Ooh, backstab, mana burn. Oh, he used the Windwalk before the second mana burn. That was quite good. Backstep again. He has no mana though, but a speed scroll. Could this bring the kill? He has a clause of attack. And this could end in a kill. Will Foggy lose his first hero? Speed scroll is running out though. And now they have the same speed. He saves his Demon Hunter with 7 HP. And he didn't use too much mana burn. So he can use all that moon juice. Chat is saying Moon is better than Foggy. At this point, I disagree. Like, I think in this matchup and versus, well, versus human it's discussable, but in Night Elf versus Orc, I don't see a Night Elf. Maybe Life is at the same level, but he plays differently. But apart from that, Foggy is just the best. So Demon Hunter got the level 2, got the evasion. How far are the techs? Almost done. Foggy not really in a position to go for that push, right? Ah, but well, he has the staff. No Staff of Preservation yet, but he's getting it now. Lost the Archer though. One Wisp trying to find some movement. This time, there's nothing home for Cash. And I think that's a big mistake. He has to be there to defend. There's not a single grunt. He can't plug all the holes with the peons, right? Beastmaster's waiting here for the staff, and now, of course, tele-staff time. Ah, there are 2 grunts, but they are too late. He will cancel the Spirit Lodge again. And this is why level 2 is so important. You saw the misses here. preventing some damage. Now the grunts are here, but it's too late. And yeah, that's double Quill Beast, double hero damage against the burrow, causing a lot of repair in a moment where he really needs the lumber to go for the Spirit Lodge again. Nice inventory though. He can staff out the Demon Hunter. Is the damage enough then? Can he get a third Quill Beast? Then it might be. No, it's not. He has to retreat. He's causing some more repair. Cash has the lumber for the lodge now, uses it. So it wasn't too bad, but again, Spirit Link late, Dispel late. And I like that Foggy is already here. With the Engine of War, sniping this High Priest, sniping the Mud Golem. Can you do that with only the Engine of War and the Demon Hunter? While the Beastmaster is distracting, that would be pretty sick. You can. Apparently, you can. Belt of Giant Strength for more HP. Quite a tanky Demon Hunter, and even the Engine of War survives. With the Berserker, gets some extra damage now. Cash is coming in though. A little too late to snatch the big one. But, oh, even too late for the experience. How far is tier 3? Almost done. Talents are coming and he's moving out with them immediately. In the meantime, Cash, for the first time in those series, he has time to creep the TC. At least against Foggy. Will that help? Tier 3, is it finished? It's finishing here now. Sees the Blade Master has Fury Fire on him, so he sees the movement all the time. Then he knows that the TC is creeping. There's no Peon here, it's just an Ensnared Raider. I wonder if it's a Tinker now. I think it would help on maps where there are bigger choke points than on AZ. AI, I'm sorry. AZ is, of course, super open. Master Training starts! And for the Orc, we have only 37 supply. Oh man, that is not too much. Mana Stone is nice for the Beastie, for more Quill Beasts, and more scouting on level 2, which he will get. Yeah, he will get with the Berserker. The TC, though, has the time of his life so far. And if he gets the mana potions, that would be absolutely sick. And level 3. Level 3 at mana potions is key for the Orc, and it is the greater mana. Cash for once is super lucky. On the other side, Wind of Mana stealing. Okay. Can burn the mana twice now, and a Tome of Experience. Oh man. Using it for the Beastmaster to get super close to 3. TC is 3, has an invul, has a heal scroll, and another invul even. This time it's the Tinker, not the Naga, and Master Training is done. Foggy has all the weapons that he needs. Helm of Valor with the strength and agility is nice for the Demon Hunter. More damage and even more tanky now, man. He has 8 armor. He will have more. He's not giving over the mask though. And Cash is coming in. 50 supply. Against 50 of Foggy. Oh, and he can... Beastmaster stepping in. He can fight on the high ground. And this is the best position for Foggy possible. Not really, because the reinforcements are intercepted. And that's exactly what we see here. Ensnare, 3 raiders take care of him. Nice shockwave! Oh, Cash, that was sweet. And he stays away from the Demon Hunter to save his mana. I really like that move here. But that's some free damage for Cash. For Foggy on Cash. And 2 more kills. Oh man, this looked so good. But it actually wasn't. Another dead raider. Only from talents. And there's just so many talents. What can the Blade Master do here? He's level 2. The Tinker is in. The Demon Hunter is surrounded, forced into a town portal. Cash saved his life here. But man, he took a beating with 3 unnecessary losses. But Cash is expanding behind it. So again, the Desperate Expo. It worked against Sonic. When Sonic didn't scout. Will he have the time? Because Foggy is pushing again. Once again with the Wisp to get rid of the Spirit Link. I like that move. Now we have 9.2 armor. A 35% damage reduction. Plus evasion. Plus 925 HP. This is such a monster tank. And he's close to level 4 and gets level 2 evasion then. Foggy's forgetting the Fury Dragons. He's forgetting about the Wisps. Okay, now cast his curse, I guess. 1 heal scroll. 2 heal scrolls. And an Invo potion. What does Cash have left? Big mana potion, 1 heal scroll, and 1 Invo. 1-time beast mode. For Cash. 50 supply. Good vision here with the Fury Dragons. If the walkers are in range, they will get hit by them. And the siege starts. The Pocket Factory far in the back. Nice shockwave. Also nice detonates here to get rid of the mana of the walkers. So Cash really has to be careful with what he dispels and when and how. Here's the first one, but that I think was the last dispel, so he can Cyclone forever now. The Raiders find the targets and cut up the way back. I really like that move here as well. Walker's dying. Level 4 on the Demon Hunter now. The heroes can be the carry. They're so strong. 4-3-2. Getting rid of the Raiders now that they have their attention. First one down, but man, Foggy is losing all his talents. And level 3 on the Blade Master. That must be critical strike now. Even the Berserker is falling. Oh, the TC is in trouble. He can go to the shop, I guess. No, he can't. Cash is calling for the GG again. The heroes too strong. Even though he killed almost all of the talents. Not enough here. Cash under pressure again. It's again 2-0. And it's again Foggy not losing a single map. If you have no Cyclone, if you have no Dispel on the walkers, if you have no walkers in general, you saw on AI what happens if you don't have Spirit Link. And that's exactly what would have happened here. Fury Fire, no Link, Focus Fire with a Demon Hunter like that. Insta-gip. Foggy is 8-0 in this tournament. 8-0. Undefeated. And again, I can't believe this. He's going for AZ. There's no logic to this, in my opinion. We have a new donation by Gecko, our very own Moon from Europe, looking SK hot. You get it? On top of his game, sharp and efficient as ever. He might go far in GCS once again. That's what we all hope for. Cash needs to fight uphill. Cash needs 3 games in a row against Foggy. I don't know what they vetoed though. But there are not too many good Orc maps remaining. No. It is so maybe Turtle Rock, maybe Twisted. What else is there? Echo and Terranas. If Foggy finds the Mana Stone, that's okay, but if Cash finds Mana Potion, that's super lucky. Well, for the TC, the Mana Potion is way better than the Mana Stone is for the Beastmaster. If Cash finds the Mana Stone, then it's also super lucky for him. With the Mana Stone on the Beastmaster, you get a few more summons. That's alright. If you get a Mana Potion or Mana Stone, which is basically the same on the TC, then you get like 3 more shockwaves if you're not burned. So that is around 1,200 damage or so. Depends on how well you hit the waves. So we're waiting for the bot before we start map number 3. Could be one of the very rare 3-0s in the grand final in European competition. Before we had a 3-1 by Hawk. Last time in the first qualifier we had a 3-2 between Foggy and Orc Worker, which was a crazy series with a big surprise. And actually, in the last qualifier for GCS Winter, Foggy made it all the way through without dropping a single map as well. He met Agent Cash, Hawk, and Cash there. So second qualifier was a 3-0 as well for the Winter edition. So history kind of repeating here if Cash is not taking this map. So, game is up now. Amazonia is still... Like, this is Foggy's hometown. This is where he defeated Lin for the first time. This is where he had the biggest successes against Orc in his career. And Cash is giving him this map. Like... Okay, his choice. Here are your players again. 73% win rate versus Cash now. It's just absolutely insane. Both with around the same ping. So everything is fair. Cash is not bad versus Night Elf at all. We saw that versus Foggy. I mean, if you exclude the game on Ancient Isles, but... It looks like Foggy is just a different tier. A different beast, a different animal. Foggy 2, Cash 0. One more map until... Foggy goes to Shanghai to meet with Infi, 120, Lin, Moon, all the greats. Hawk, of course. Or will we see one of the craziest comebacks in the recent history of Warcraft 3? It's unlikely. I won't lie about that. I mean, I can build so much hype, but I have to admit that this is very likely to be a 3-0. Everything else would be a surprise. The pressure is on Cash for sure. It's Foggy's beloved map. It's a 2-0 lead. It's Foggy's one of the best matchups. But Cash always plays straight up. Always standard tactics. Always standard heroes. Always standard timings. These guys do have a history, by the way. Starting at WCA Qualifiers 2015, where Foggy defeated him with mass Hippo Riders on Twisted Meadows. Yes, that's exactly the pocket strategies that I talk about.
A player's forces are under
But Cash,
attack.
not like that. Once he was defeated by mass Hippo Riders, he quit the scene for quite a while. And then luckily came back, because it's always great to have him in tournaments. Funny guy. Nice guy. Most likely hardworking in real life. Just assumptions though. Lots of haste again for the Demon Hunter that helped him on AI before. What's the Blade Master? Ring of Protection. Worst item possible for him.
Attack.
Barracks, Shop, Burrow. Tech is coming now. Is Foggy teching already? Again, the Night Elf is ahead. The Foggy special, the 21 supply, 1 Moonwell tech is one of the fastest Night Elf techs in all matchups in the entire world. So Dust for him wants to reveal the Blade Master, who is quite low. Again, tanking quite a bit of damage. Did Foggy see him? It's daytime, so I think he did. Can't cancel anything though. Grunt is in position. And he can't reach for the 2 burrows there as the Grunt is in the right position. Traps the Demon Hunter almost, but with 2 units. That's really hard. Has to be a little lucky. And yeah, Shop, double Moonwell. Foggy and Sini, the only 2 Night Elves in the world who play it like this. And especially Foggy is so effective with
A
it.
player's forces are under attack.
What can Cash change? Again, he needs to have the best defense possible. With peons, with grunts, with a Blade Master that is ready in the base, waiting for the attack to come. Could try to steal the staff, maybe? But impossible. I think you can wake up Foggy in the middle of the night, start a Warcraft game, and he will be there
A
to get the
player's
staff.
forces are under attack.
Good inventory for the Blade Master, though. The push is yet to come. It's coming, though, so Cash has to retreat and he has to heal up. He has 8 agility with the double slippers. Certainly the best outcome possible from these early creep spots. Beastmaster is waiting for the Demon Hunter to hand him the Staff of Preservation. Then the Quillbeast is in position. He will stab onto it and once again go for the Lodge. The Blade Master, what can he do? Is the combined damage enough to kill this Quillbeast before the staff? It certainly looks like it. He's trying to staff onto it. Backstab damage. Oh, just a tiny bit too late. And so you know that game. We've seen it quite a few times before. Lodge has been cancelled again. Demon Hunter stabs out. Doesn't want to risk too much. Doesn't want to use too much moon juice here, as it's almost empty at the middle of the night. Double Engines of Law coming to 3 has started. And again he lost the Lodge. It's not that bad this time because he didn't lose an additional Grunt. He didn't lose a Burrow. But still. Level 2 Blade Master only. No Windwalk 3. Invests a lot of mana into this vision, into this control. TC is waiting at home, Grunts are waiting at home. Not really efficient what he's doing now. But Foggy comes in again. He is just pure aggression.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 3 is halfway done. And again the levels are so low. Lin and Focus, they try to find the time, or they are finding the time for the level 3. But in the mid game, with a Night Elf being as present as Foggy is now, it's really hard to find space. Last hit would be superb. Demon Hunter gets it. Replenishment potion as well. And the Staff of Preservation. Is there a Raider yet? Nope. Also no Ensnare. Oh, the Raider was coming in, but no Ensnare. Cash going for the first Walker, then the Dispel upgrade. Or even 2 Walkers, then Dispel upgrade. As Cyclone is quite far away. Solo experience for the Beastmaster. That is the Hawk and the Potion of Greater Mana. Again, not so great for Night Elves. This would have been the best for the Orc. He finds Ruined Bracers here, also one for the shop. Cash in general, not extremely lucky with his drops. I mean, the Mana Potion last game was nice, but apart from that, I don't see too many great drops for him. Foggy running around without a town portal, and
forces are under attack.
He's leaving a few talents behind, which he rarely does, I guess. There's level 3 now. And the Merchant. But Cash comes in for the Creep Jack. As I said, no TP on the Demon Hunter, but there is one on the Beastmaster. Kills the Talon and gets the big Renegade. So this is a Vampire, no, out of Giant Strength. Plus the second Berserker. This is a lot of damage for Cash. Belt is okay. For more right-click damage. Foggy finds more creepings though. Very creeping intensive game here on AC. Now, after the initial pushes. But he's just waiting for the Master. So that's quite normal that he doesn't want to fight here. The Orc doesn't want to fight without a level 3 TC. So both have the time. For the shops, we saw a heal scroll, I guess. Tinker is out. Did we? Where's the Demon Hunter? Oh no, we have nothing. Did Cash stole those? I think so, right? Info Potion and heal scroll, and another heal scroll here. So he's fighting 2 heal scrolls and 1 info potion versus nothing. Cash on a good shopping trip here. What's left for Foggy? 1 invul and an invis
A player's
potion.
forces are under attack.
Most likely to get close to the TC, who finds level 3 here now. And then burn him. There's no mana potion on him. And there it is. Invisibility, Demon Hunter, mana burn! And right clicks against the Berserkers. That is nice. Cyclone being used as well, but the Tinker! Instant engagement onto that summon hero as well. Critical strike splits his head in two and ends the life of the Tinker super quickly. Also get rid of the Pocket Factory, so no free damage from the Clockworks anymore. So far this is looking good for the Russian, but we've said this before. Demon Hunter putting in the damage. Is surrounded there though, and has only a Staff of Teleportation. Beastmaster has no TP, only a Staff of Preservation, but Foggy finds him back, as it seems. 2 illusions, big tanks, 52 supply, plus reinforcements. Dispel against the illusions though, so there's no confusion. Demon Hunter is chasing this Berserker and kills him off. Big DPS drop for cash, but as long as the Raiders are able to find the talent, which is the case here, things are okay-ish for him. How much is the mana on the Walkers? Basically empty. But the number of talents is ridiculous as well. 36 versus 46. For the first time, we have the 10 supply orc lead that we usually have. And the Blade Master still going nuts, killing more and more units. Is this Cash's road to victory? Super strong hold. Foggy a little impatient with the second coming against the 2 heal scrolls, against the invul potion, which have both been... all 3 items have been used, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
But again, oh, we do have good heroes. 3, 3, and 1. The Tinker is back, but he needs as many talents as soon as possible. Cash, what do? Creeping? Map control? Or what? Or is it just aggression? Do you want the 5-5 heroes? Or do you want to end it now? He's saving a lot of gold at the moment. 600. No mana potion. 2 invuls, so the hero focus won't be that likely. Cash with 1 foot in his grave, but the other foot is fighting. Is he saving too much gold? Is he giving Foggy too much time? Talents reproduce so goddamn quickly that you can get 20 supply in a blink of an eye. But of course, the money of the orc goes into items, and now he's breaking upkeep. And if this is the big mana potion now. No, Potion of Invulnerability is great for the Blade Master though, who has level 2 critical strike after the next kill. And Foggy is again the aggressor, without a single heal scroll against the level 4 Torrent Chieftain. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know. Foggy seems to disagree as well. And disengages. So run for the shops. Can Foggy catch up? There is 2 heal scrolls here. He certainly needs one. At least. He has no money for the second one. But 2 involves. 57 supply for cash. I think Foggy will just go for the burrows and retreat. To farm a little more. To get up to 50, get some more items. Get some more levels, and that's exactly what happens. He kills the shop, that's a good bonus. Cash again going for pillage. Foggy sees this. He has no TP. Sends the Tinker back for the TP. But that is free damage for the Russian to do in the base now. Attacking the Moonwells to keep him supply stuck as well. There's a few talents to be able to defend, to lower the damage by cycloning the Raiders. But where is... oh, the Tinker is only now walking back. He gets rid of a lot of burrows though. All out base race. Demon Hunter and Beastmaster, they take care of the peons, getting rid of the entire economy and the entire burrows. All of the burrows? Yes. So now, TP in. What's left of Foggy's base? 1 Moonwell. And now what? 7 supply ahead. Is cash. Foggy can hide behind his buildings, though he's uprooting the Ancients of Wind to be able to fight this. The Tinker, the only hero without an invul potion. Ah, gets swapped though. The Raiders have a very tough time to dive into. This is 1 kill for sure, second one as well. Smart play by Foggy to use all the trees here in this defense, and all of a sudden supply is equal. Nice shockwave though. Not too much moon juice to heal this up. And now a Braveheart scenario. When will we hear the war cry? When will they storm into each other? Cash is not rebuilding anything. He has 1 peon. Sends these 4 back. Foggy, of course, is mining. Gets another shop. Gets the Moonwells back. Cash going to the shop again. 1 heal scroll. We have here 2 heal scrolls and the big invul. 1 invul, 1 heal scroll here as well. Red spot creep. Super risky. But against Foggy you have to take those risks. Close to level 4 on the Beastmaster. The Tinker is still the weakness. Everything is slowed here thanks to the clap. TC is getting closer to 5 though. What's the item? Claws of attack plus 12. Nice for the Blade Master. Not as good as it was before patch 1.29, but still great. For plus 12 damage on the normal hits. Blade Master's not only about crits. First grunt dies. Foggy's engaging. Cash with a bad position as it seems. The Raiders are not close to the talents at all. Only now. Blade Master is diving into the talents. Wants to diminish them as well. Level 4 on the Beastmaster is here. So the Hawk has finally some magic damage, which was great against the Walkers. Raiders falling left, right, and center. And I think Foggy got this equal supply. But once it's equal supply, the Night Elf has the lead always. Level 2 for the Tinker. Has the passive now. And can still be staffed home. There's also 1 heal scroll available. Nothing for Cash, I guess. Massive Cyclones being used. When he's dropping low. He's going for the Tinker. Executes him. So only 2 of the 3 heroes remaining. But they are both goddamn strong. Tinker, Torrent Chieftain is close to 5. But the Demon Hunter's on the chase. 3 hurt units here. Can he reach for a Cyclone? Can he reach for some hits? Can he summon something? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he has to have the Hawk. And here we go. Magic damage against the Walkers is so sick. Can't be stopped, really. Just like Foggy. He's going for the TC. He has him surrounded. This might be the surround to go to China, and Foggy 3-0s him, winning this qualifier without dropping a single map. Cash put on a good fight on AZ. And Foggy is again qualified for the Gold Championship Series. What is he able to accomplish this time? After 2 times 3rd place, 1 time silver medal, he is destined for the gold. But they are, of course, TH, Lin, 1-0, Infi, who all want the same. Cash put on a good fight on the last map. He came closer and closer. But yeah, Foggy and Hawk are the European players that go to Shanghai in early June. I think you can mark your calendars already from June 4 to June 10. 1 entire week of Warcraft with the best players in the world, with Back to Warcraft, live in Shanghai, with Foggy, with Hawk, hopefully with Urgrilainen, with Hunter, who made it through the American qualifiers and is practicing like crazy. From the Asian qualifiers, we have Infi qualified so far. Who else is in Life, I guess? Yes, Life and Infi. Focus and Moon are already qualified, so we have 4, 5, 6, 7 players out of the 16. And the only players missing are some Chinese and some Korean. And they will start their qualifier race, their last qualifier race, the May race, in Tuesday. We will cast it, of course. We will be here when the points are given out, and the $475 for the May race. And there's a ladder. Oh, there was a ladder shot 3 days ago, so this needs to be upgraded as well. Lots of work to do here. Foggy going to Shanghai for like the 5th time already, I think. It was... Oh man, thank you, Sio. It's just over, but man, thanks for the big host here. I think we can all look forward to what's coming for Warcraft. We have the patch. We're gonna have the first real big tournament with patch 1.29 from June 4 to June 10 with $16,000 on the line. An offline tournament where Chinese are there, where Koreans are there, where Europeans are there, and even an American player from Peru joining the 15 best players in the world. Of course, we will be pretty sure that TH is going to be there. Most likely Lin. 1-2-0 is looking good as well now after the 3rd qualifier race. So yeah, our World Championship is coming closer and closer. I hope you enjoyed this race and these tournaments. it was a pleasure to cast for you. And it was a pleasure to see Foggy once again going full distance here and like all the way, I mean, with a clean sheet. He is the best European player by far. He is a threat to all the humans in the world. He's a threat to all the orcs in the world. And I am very, very curious who can stop him if he's dedicated and practicing a lot. I don't know if he's going early again. Usually he decides to go to China 1 week early to be able to practice. But yeah, this qualifier was made for him. He was destined to win, and he succeeded. So congrats to Foggy. Slot to China, $475. And once again, we can cheer for him when we are at the Bund in Shanghai. This was Neo for Back to Warcraft. Another big week of Warcraft is over. We will conclude the 2-on-2 tournament hopefully tomorrow if Remo has time. And then, of course, from Tuesday on, there is GCS Asia qualifiers, and on Saturday and Sunday, I will be in Sweden with Thorzane, with Endars, with Team Sweden, basically, Starshaped. We will stream from there. We will hopefully do a clan war for you. We will do some replay analysis. If I have like 5 semi-pro gamers around me that have decent English, then of course we will do the best I can. I will eat surströmming, which I'm not looking forward to that much, but I hope it's gonna be fun for you. And yeah, that's it for now. We continue this stream, of course. We bring you all the best competition that Warcraft 3 has to offer. Just check our homepage on backtowarcraft.com. We have social media as well on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We keep you up about what's new in the scene, what's important for the scene. You will find all the information there. Well, if you missed the games, then youtube.com/backtowarcraft is your friend, or the Twitch VODs here. If you want to support us, there's several options. You can find all of them in the stream description. We have PayPal, we have, of course, Twitch subscriptions here. We have merchandise that you can buy. We have an Amazon referral link and all that good shit. You can visit our sponsor, that is runtime.gg, performance drinks and some nice energy bars as well. They have faith in us, they have faith in the Warcraft community, so you can check out their products there via runtime.backtowarcraft.com. This was Neo reporting from GCS Europe, qualifier number 2. The non-Asian qualifiers are over, and we sent Hawk, Foggy, and Hunter. With that being said, only one more thing to do, and that is the Donuts goodbye routine. Have fun with Grubby later tonight. I guess he will be streaming some fun day Sunday games as well. But yeah, Warcraft never stops. It's the best game in the world. And I hope you all tune in when we stream from Shanghai from June 4th to June 10th for the World Championships. Mark it in your calendars. Until then, bye-bye.